Hello everyone and welcome back to my how-to series. This specific one is about presence section, which involves your texture, clarity, and dehaze, and then your sharpening and noise reduction. Now some of these tools you most likely will not use as noise reduction. There is plugins such as DxO, Nick Collection. I always suggest the 2012 edition as it is currently free and is a really good plugin. It has other add-on features as well, but I would not use the noise reduction built-in slider. It really, you lose a lot of detail and it gives like an over softened feeling to a lot of photos. It's not an attractive thing. You really should not mess with that too much. And then we get to the sharpening. I have my camera automatically set to about +2 or +3 sharpening for any photo that it takes. That way it's just done in there, and it doesn't really hurt a whole lot to do that, but that's just, it comes down to personal preference and if your camera allows that. But if it doesn't, you can always go into your Lightroom CC and adjust it yourself to give it a little bit more crispness to your photo. Now, this is when it gets a little hairy. A lot of people kind of frown upon clarity and dehaze for a lot of photos, plus it adds in extra noise you don't really need. And then if you add in too much extra noise with these tools, everyone likes to jump down to the noise reduction and then just give it that like smoothed over plasticky look, which you really should avoid that if you can. But with a presence, if you jack this up all the way, it just adds a lot of sharpness to it and just gives everything a very rigid feeling. It's almost unnatural, but if you use just a little bit, it's not terrible. Just use it within reason. And if you did want to give something a feathered look, you just drop it all the way down, and it gives you this like feathered feeling, a lot of it, like really soft. You lose a lot of detail, but on occasion it is useful, as if you were doing like a sky or a sunset or even like waves, water. You want to give it kind of like a soft look to it. That's usually pretty good. And then you can do clarity, which really jacks up all of the colors and it gives everything a very sharp feeling. I personally wouldn't use a whole lot of clarity. I'd use like maybe +10, maybe +15 or so sometimes. I'd kind of stay away from that, but it has its place, but not usually a whole lot. And then dehaze, like if you take a photo, let's say if there's like a little bit of a mist in the air, or if you have a very long range shot on like a 600mm lens of a bird in flight, or a skier coming down a mountainside and has a little bit of snow in front of it that got kicked up, dehaze will handle that pretty well and get rid of it without doing a ton of damage to your photo. And going a little bit higher in dehaze usually isn't a bad thing, but if you go too far, it gets really dark and really unattractive. But that's generally how these four tools go. Just use them sparingly, a little dab here and there, it'll do you. It's kind of like cooking with like a pinch of salt and pepper here and there, and it can do a lot for some photos. And other ones, it's really just the photo isn't good enough. It's not a well done photo to where these tools can really save it. But hopefully this little tutorial on these tools and my input from my past experience has been useful for you, and I hope it helps out. Thank you.